Big question, what does it mean to have a national identity? In the vibrant town of Elisa, Nigeria, children were gathered at the town's community center for a special event organized by their beloved mentor, Mrs. Alabi. Known for her storytelling and engaging activities, Mrs. Alabi had planned a day dedicated to exploring the concept of national identity. Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Alabi greeted warmly. Today, we're going to dive into something very special, our national identity. Can anyone tell me what that means? The room buzzed with curiosity. Shukar raised his hand. Does it mean how we feel about being part of our country? Exactly, Shukar, Mrs. Alabi said, nodding enthusiastically. National identity is all about how we see ourselves as part of Nigeria and how we connect with its dreams and goals. The children settled down as Mrs. Alabi began to explain. Mrs. Alabi started with a simple definition. National identity is like a special feeling we have about being a part of our country. It means we accept and belong to Nigeria, and we share in its dreams, values, and goals. She used a metaphor to make it clearer. Imagine Nigeria is a grand, colorful tapestry. Each of us is a unique thread in that tapestry. When we feel connected to Nigeria, we help make the tapestry more beautiful. The children listened intently, beginning to understand that national identity was about feeling proud and involved in their country's journey. To bring this concept to life, Mrs. Alabi shared stories about children from different parts of Nigeria who had strong feelings of pride and belonging. Amira, a bright girl from Kano, was one of the children who felt a deep sense of pride in her heritage. At the town's annual cultural festival, which was held at the community center's spacious courtyard, students from different regions of Nigeria showcased their cultures. Amira eagerly set up her booth, displaying traditional Kano crafts and delicious dishes like fure nunu. As she talked to visitors about the significance of each item, Amira felt a proud connection to her roots. She watched as her friends from other regions, such as Lagos, Benin, and Enugu, shared their own traditions. This experience helped Amira appreciate the rich diversity of Nigeria. She realized that her national identity was about cherishing her own heritage while celebrating the cultural variety that made Nigeria unique. Tunde, a boy from Lagos, often dreamed of a united Nigeria. His inspiration came from his grandfather, who had fought for the country's independence. Every year during Independence Day celebrations, held at the community center, Tunde listened to his grandfather's stories about Nigeria's past struggles and achievements. One year, Tunde and his classmates took part in a project about Nigeria's national symbols. They learned about the flag, the anthem, and the coat of arms. Tunde proudly presented his project, explaining the meaning behind each symbol. His presentation sparked discussions about how these symbols represented unity and strength. Tunde felt a deep connection to his country's history and a sense of responsibility to contribute to its future. Through this experience, Tunde's national identity grew stronger, and he felt hopeful about Nigeria's progress. Nakar, a shy girl from Abakaliki, had recently moved to Elisha and often felt like an outsider. She missed her old friends and the familiar places she used to visit. During the community center's National Diversity Day, Nakar decided to participate. She wore her beautiful Iziaga dress and shared stories about her hometown's traditions. As she spoke, her new friends listened with interest and appreciation. Nakar realized that by sharing her culture, she could connect with others and feel a sense of belonging in her new community. This experience helped her understand that national identity wasn't just about where you were from, but also about how you contributed to and connected with your new environment. Mrs. Alabi encouraged the children to think about how national identity influenced their daily lives. Our national identity is more than just feelings. It's about how we live our values and contribute to our country's goals. She gave examples from everyday life. When we help others, respect our environment, and follow the rules, we're showing our national pride. It's like being a responsible thread in the tapestry, helping to make Nigeria a better place. The children reflected on how their actions, from helping a friend to participating in community events, were ways to express their national identity. Mrs. Alabi handed out activity sheets to the children. Let's create a national identity tree. Draw a tree with roots and branches. In the roots, write about the values and traditions that make you proud of Nigeria. On the branches, list the ways you can contribute to your country. The students eagerly began their activity, drawing vibrant trees and writing about their pride in Nigeria and their hopes for the future. As the event drew to a close, Mrs. Alabi reminded the children, national identity is about feeling connected to Nigeria and being proud of who we are. It's about contributing to our country's growth and celebrating our unique heritage. The children left the community center with a renewed sense of pride and a deeper understanding of their role in Nigeria's grand tapestry.